A petition calling for the removal of Senator Fraser Anning from Parliament over his response to the NZ mosque terrorist attacks, has received over 800k signatures, the most in Australian history.
Here's a summary of the article.
More than 1 million people have signed a petition to remove Queensland Senator Fraser Anning from Parliament after his remarks following the Christchurch mosque massacre. Separately and an hour apart, they started petitions requesting Senator Anning be removed from Parliament. Now merged, the petition is by far the largest in Australian online petition history, and even individually Dr. Ahmed's had eclipsed the Sydney Opera House horse racing advertising petition in 2018. Executive Director of Change.org Sally Rugg said it was not just the petition with the most signatures since the platform began, but it was also the fastest growing. University of Sydney political sociologist Professor Ariadne Vroman said people did not sign petitions such as these without care or thought. Petitioning has become a routine way to express a point of view and have a voice which people don't feel they have anymore, she said. Her research on Change.org shows 75% of signatories have only ever signed one petition and the remainder tend to sign only in the area they care about.
This post received a score of 57,162, with an upvote ratio of 86%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Well shit, that's 42,905 times more than the number of votes he was elected with.
He was elected with 19 votes?
He only came into power due to a special recount after the previous Senator Malcolm Roberts from One Nation was found constitutionally ineligible. As the next highest One Nation winner, Anning was the next cab off the rank, so to speak. He then had a fallout with One Nation, who decided he was too racist even for them.
Wow, I presume, even if HES not removed by some special process, he'll not make it past the next elections?
Yup. He'll be gone in May, no longer a part of a party, and even if he runs as an independent senator he will be tens of thousands of votes short and competing with other minor parties for that one Senate seat.
Tens of thousands? Try hundreds of thousands.
I hope this prick receives less votes, but I feel like it's going to be more now, sadly.
I wish he could somehow receive a negative number of votes.
1 egg equals -1 votes.
Gives Reddit egg. Oops, my finger slipped. I meant to press gold.
Why do we have an order for 800,000 eggs?
Coincidentally, my local supermarket is out of eggs, but unfortunately, we're in the wrong state to give him another omelette. He'd best be carrying an umbrella anytime he goes out in public from now on.
Bugrit, Millennium Hand and Shrimp.
I told them.
What duck, have you got change for a penny?
It's a rare day we don't get a lemon or two floating by.
For context, this is the guy who got egged by a kid yesterday.
I believe you meant.
That's what he said, he just translated it so the Americans could understand.
Do you really think shit cunt isn't universal?
I mean, I get the meaning, but it's never really used here in Canada. A wonderful video with some Aussies yelling at Anning in the airport has been floating around Twitter, and it taught me the most delightful new word, shitcunt. Who else but the Aussies could come up with such an amazing and inventive swear that induces some of the most vivid imagery? What an awesome people with such an eloquent grasp of dirty language.
It's important to understand the differences between various types of cunt in Australia. You don't want to get your shit cunt, mad cunt, or sick cunt confused.
An Aussie to English translation. Shit cunt, bad. Mad cunt, good. It's a term of endearment. Eggboy is a mad cunt. Sick cunt, similar to mad cunt with a bit of a different connotation, but can be used more or less interchangeably without any real problems.
The last one can be used very sarcastically too, like when someone does a burnout at the traffic lights next to you.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.